Alright, we're going to show you a video on how to fix your transmission on a Roper. We have a Roper washing machine, same as I believe a Kenmore or a Maytag maybe, or Whirlpool. I'm going to show you a video to save you a bunch of time so you don't have to tear everything apart that you don't need to tear apart. So I removed the brake drum on your tub shaft here, and some videos they'll show you taking the whole cabinet and everything apart. You don't need to do that. So all you're going to do is remove your agitator from the inside of your washing machine. You're going to pop the cap off of your agitator. Down inside there you're going to see a bolt. This one I'm going to have to replace. It's all rusted out. The socket won't fit on there no more. So you're going to pull that bolt out, lift your agitator up out of the tub. Once you get the agitator off, you're going to see this spanner nut. If you don't have this special tool, then you just use a hammer with a punch and it comes off. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Take that nut off. Once you get that nut off, you'll see the top of your shaft on your basket sticking out. There's going to be a tapered sleeve on here that the spanner nut attaches to. You're going to take a rubber mallet. Well, this is going to be after you get your transmission out, to get this out. But anyway, you're going to just give that a tap with a rubber mallet so you don't mess it up, and it'll pop out your basket shaft with your basket drum brake assembly right here. This is to stop your drum after your spin cycle. So tilt your washing machine against the wall at an angle. You don't need to take the cabinet all apart or anything like I did one time. And just tilt your washer against the wall, unplug it, disconnect your water line so you can move it away from the wall. And once you tilt your washing machine over, you're going to see your motor, your pump assembly, and your transmission. It's going to be facing at you this way. I have the pump here, but I just took it out to show you. You don't need to take the hoses off it. You're just going to simply pop off these clips like so. You're going to turn them. That's where they come out of the hole there. And then your pump's going to slide off. You'll have the hoses on there. You can just move it out of the way. Alright, you can take off your power connection, or you can leave it on because there'll be enough wire to where you can set your motor out of the way onto the floor. You don't need to just do too much disassembling. It's not necessary. You're going to see another clip here. There's two. There's one that's on the bottom. It's got a 1/4-inch drive nut that holds it on. I already took them out. You're going to pop off the bottom clip, and you're going to pop off the top clip. Why are you coughing over there? You don't even smoke. Okay, so you're going to drop your motor down. Make sure you have your hand under it once you pull those clips off, because it's just going to fall down. Alright, so don't drop it on your hand. Once you get the motor out, laying under the washer, you can slide it over, tilt it up. You're going to see your motor and transmission coupler. This is a brand new one that I just bought. The one that was on here was this one. This was the problem why the washer would not spin, because the motor was disconnected from the tranny because of this coupler was broke. Okay, so this one came off of this motor. Once you get your new couplers, you're going to get the whole kit with your rubber isolator and your two paws here. So you're going to pry them up from the bottom with a big screwdriver, and then just go side to side, side to side. It's where you wiggle them off and then replace them. Okay, the other one is already on the transmission, so make sure when you put it back together, you're going to put your rubber isolator there and connect them together this way. Okay, so the other one will go into there. Alright, now This is one reason why your washer won't spin, because your motor coupler is broke. There'll be two other problems that can keep your washer from spinning. Okay, next one is your transmission clutch. This is your transmission clutch right here. This is what spins your drum on your washer. If this clutch band is wore out, you're gonna be able to spin it rather real easy. If it's good like this one, with a lot of pressure on my finger, I could barely turn it. So this clutch is still good. So that's not the reason why your washer would not spin. Okay, so obviously on mine it was because of the coupler only, but I took everything apart to check everything out. Now to take off your clutch, you're gonna remove that thrust washer. You're gonna have a C-clip right there, pull off with a screwdriver. Now you have a little wire retaining clip. You're gonna see it going into the clutch right there in that little round hole. See it? Alright. Now you're gonna pry the end of it right here. Put your finger on the other side to make sure it doesn't go boing and go flying and you lose it. Just pop it up, pull it off. Put those three pieces aside. Now your clutch hub can slide off. Okay? You're gonna see a little plastic bushing underneath your clutch. Okay? Make sure you put that aside and don't lose it. Now, this is your transmission. You're gonna take out all your 1/4-inch drive screws and lift your cover off. Once you got your cover off, you want to set your transmission, set it up to where all your oil don't go spilling everywhere. I got a 4x4 block of wood there to hold it in place. Now this is your spin gear. If this nylon gear is all worn out, that's going to be another reason why your washer will not spin. This is your agitator gear and your spin drive. Okay, so if this is worn out, you're gonna have to replace that. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show you real quick how to test this transmission so you know if it's even good or not before you take it apart. Alright, get that seal on there. I'm gonna put the clutch hub back on there real fast. I'm gonna put just the spring on there to hold it in place, just for a test. Neighbors are doing their yards, so I don't know how good you're gonna hear me. I'm gonna push that pin in there. Alright, now I made a special tool out of the other half of my coupler that was still good. Took a bolt with a nut, put it on a drill. Okay, now you're gonna come over to your transmission coupler. You're gonna put this rubber isolator on there. Now you're gonna line up the holes with your transmission. Now you're gonna go clockwise is the spin cycle. So if this clutch spins fast, then you know everything's good in your transmission. So everything's working good in there. My spin gear is good, so you can actually test your tranny without taking it apart. Okay, now we're going to put it on reverse, counterclockwise. Turning your transmission counterclockwise is going to be your agitation cycle. You're going to see your shaft going back and forth. That's your washer agitation cycle. Now the only reason why I'm making this video is because you'll find several videos out there, but nobody's going to show you this one thing. If you take your transmission apart and forget where parts go, then you're going to be SOL. Oh, another thing is have a container ready to dump your oil into. like the wife's
God
mix.
damn it! Is that my mixing bowl?
Don't cuss on my video. No, that's not your mixing bowl. It just looks like it. Excuse her, she's got a potty mouth. America. Yes, it was.
No, it's not.
Okay, to get your spin gear out, spin cycle gear out, we're gonna lift up your agitation drive gear out of the way. We're gonna use a pair of snap ring pliers. You're gonna pull off your snap ring. Okay, careful not to let it go flying. You're gonna remove this thrust washer here. Take a picture with your phone so you don't forget where everything goes when you take apart your transmission, because this next part is crucial to putting it together right and having your spin gear work correctly. Now I lifted it up and I already had a part fall. I'm going to spin it over. You'll see this cam gear right here. Okay, now we got this little paw right here that fell out. You'll find other videos that'll show you how that goes. Okay, so it's going to go on this little pin right here. You'll see that spring is going to go on the back side facing you right there. Okay, this little paw right here is going to go that way, and this arm is going to go just like so. Now the crucial part is this cam gear right here, or whatever the heck you want to call it. It's got a little metal spring. Make sure you put that in here right, just like so. Push it around. Okay, you're gonna see it has this part right here higher than here. That's gonna go up towards you. It even says up. So you're just gonna spread it. Make sure that little spring don't come off. You're gonna spread it, set it on there just like so. Now when you put it back on here, you're just going to wiggle it back and forth until it drops in place. Okay. There we go. Now you can spin it counterclockwise all you want. If you try to go clockwise, it should lock on you. That way you know you got it in there right. It'll spin and then it'll lock. There you go. Alright. Now the other thing that needs to be set in there right is your timing on your agitator gear. That thing fell out again. Okay, when you put your, if you take this all apart, check out all the gears, make sure everything's not worn out or whatever. Make sure that these lines right here line up. You'll see a mark right there, and then these two lines right here, that one has to be in the center of those two. So your agitation will be timed correctly. Okay, so I'm not gonna be too detailed about stuff. You'll see lots of videos about these trannies, but everybody leaves out information about this piece here, and if it falls out on you and you put it in wrong, your spin cycle's not going to work correctly. Okay, so that's how that goes. And then just clean up your case, wipe it all down, use a wire brush, put some silicone gasket maker on there. You can go to Walmart, get some carb cleaner to clean everything, and some regular old automotive 80W 90 gear lubricant, and you're gonna fill it up until it comes up to the edge of your case, not spilling out. And then you're gonna put your cover down on after you put a bead and tighten all your screws down. So that's pretty much the only thing that's important to know about this to have it cycled right, timed right. is your agitation gear there, and this little cam gear here has to be facing the right way. Otherwise, you're gonna be screwed. And make yourself your special tool to test it out. Adios.